right to exist. And they wanted us to be licensed under the DHS, and in that licensing, we had to agree that if a child did not want anything to do with our Christian faith, they could opt out of it. And that wasn't even the worst part of it. The worst part was that if they wanted to hang with a friend that was practicing Wiccan or some witchcraft, we had to agree that we would support that child in the exploration of that as well, which we would not do. And therefore we would not sign that agreement. We fought them all the way up to Lansing, and with the help of Sue Aller, Senator Stamos, Senator Green, and a couple of people from DHS. We just got notified this week that we're in compliance and they're not going to bug us anymore, so we're free to go. There's a lot of prayers going on, and I thank you.
Did Sue and Jim Stamos, are they coming to that meeting?
Oh, it's not a meeting, it's an open
Yeah.
house, but
Yeah.
yes, they're invited. We're going to try to get the General Jack up there.
Okay.
If there's any disruptors, we're going to have a cow pie throwing party.
I'll bring the gloves.
There you go.
Pin the tail end.
We're used to it, we don't need gloves.
Oh.
But no, it's been great stuff, good stuff happening. There's a lot of good things happening in our community. We're really happy with, we got Warren over there at the school right now, and we can take a deep breath knowing that he's there, and he's got the kids' backs, and actually the fronts and sides and everything else. He's out in front of a lot of the issues. We've got a new superintendent, Mr. Alcona, that went from principal to superintendent, and I've had a few talks with him already, and we're excited about the future and where that's going to lead. And we're integrating a lot of our groups now. Some of the things you were talking about, Nathan, it's already in the works. And one of the big problems that we've had in this community is everybody wanting to reinvent a wheel. There's a lot of the spokes are already in place. Now it's about coming together, let's coordinate this thing and make it turn, let's get someplace. My brother's Hope, he's doing a tremendous job helping the kids out. Right across the street, there's a lot of kids that literally have nothing. I mean nothing. No clothes, food, anything. It's a great place for them to go. And we've worked it out with the school where we can bring the kids in outside of school hours or during school hours where no one else has to know, and they can go through the whole free store and get whatever they need, whole wardrobes for nothing. And then and there's several of us that get wish lists from these kids, and we go out and look in the community and see how we can fill the need for them. So that's part of the problem when these kids are feeling so much different, as you probably can attest to. You got to go into school, and peer pressure alone is tremendous. You know, we're trying to, get in the gap of that, stand up and from that, and some great stuff. We had one of our boys the other day. He stopped at St. Vinny's, needed a pair of shoes, work boots. I think he won the lottery. He came out there with brand new work boots, rawhide work boots. He had to run and tell me, $2. Yeah. So that's that kind of stuff. It doesn't take a lot of money. It just takes a lot of eyes out there and take care of some kids that are hurt. So good things are happening, and I'm really pleased with our community, how it's coming together.
Frank is our youth group chair for this. So Warren was going to kind of volunteer to help him out a little bit there and
He still is.
be part of this board.
He still is. Yeah. He doesn't know as much.
Okay.
I've got his private.
Can I just add to what you brought up my brother's Hope. My brother's Hope has a meal for the breakfast, lunch, once a month, and then there's the, you people can come in and shop. And they shop and get food or get clothing or something like that. I'm a member of another group that we provide, we do about 2 meals a year, and that might be something that we could look at as a
Absolutely, that
as
was
a committee. It's very simple to do, it just,
there you go, Nathan, you're on the board. There's an event for us. We can get together and sponsor one of the months
yeah,
that,
you have to prepare the food, you have to follow the,
yeah,
Finding ways to
department.
bring this community together is really what we need to do.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a lot of work for about 4 hours.
yeah.
none of us get paid for it, so.
Yeah, we're all
This is
volunteers.
strictly volunteer stuff, but our community is worth it. If we can't get people to stand up and start working towards bettering our community,